Jai Sita Ram. Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Padeye Namaha. Balakand, chapter 43, Descent of Ganga. In this chapter, we will see a very detailed description of the different courses of Mother Ganga and how exactly she redeems the 60,000 sons of King Sagara. Verse 1. Deva deve gate tasmin so angushta agra nipidatam kritva vasumatim Rama vatsaram samupasata. So spoke Brahma and went away, and Bhagiratha went through another year of hard austerities. With arms lifted high over his head, straight as a pine, motionless as a rock, he supported himself solely on his toes. Thus he remained day and night, the air his only food, his self-controlled and calm. Verse 2. Ada samvatsare purne sarvaloka namaskritah umapatihi pashupati rajanam idam abravit. When the dreadful year came to an end, Maheshwara, the spouse of the golden-hued Uma, stood before the royal sage. And the world-honored one spoke in accents sweet and grand. Verse 3. Pritah te aham narashreshta karishyami tava priyam shirasa dharayishyami shailaraja sutam aham. You have won my favor, and I shall do your pleasure. I shall even bear upon my head the daughter of the mountain. Verse 4. Tado haimavati jeshta sarvaloka namaskrita tada sa ati mahat rupam kritva vegam cha duhsaham akashad apatat Rama shive shiva shirasi uta. Thereupon the noble river Ganga, honored of all beings, increased her size and force unbearable, and from the lofty heavens fell upon the graceful head of Lord Shiva. Verse 5. Achintayah cha sa devi Ganga parama durdara Vishami aham hi patalam srotasa grahya shankaram. For, thought she, of irresistible might, I will carry away Shankara along with me and enter the nether regions. Verse 6. Tasya valepanam jnatva kruddha tu bhagavan haraha tirobhavayityum buddhim chakre trinayana tada. The three-eyed Hara was highly wroth at this overweening pride of Ganga and resolved to hide her from all sight. Verse 7. Sa tasmin patita punya punye rudrasya murdhani himavat pratime Rama jata mandala garhvare. So when the holy stream fell on the sacred head of Shiva, even like unto Himavan, she could never come down on earth, though she tried her best, entangled as she was in the maze of Mahadeva's lofty coils of matted hair. Verse 8. Sa khatanchit mahim gantum na ashaknot yatnam astitha na eva sa nirgamam lebhe jata mandala antata. And though she strove hard in one way or the other to reach the earth, Ganga could not gain access for an outlet from any edge of the coils of the matted hair tufts of Shiva. Verse 9. Tatra eva abam brahmat Devi samvatsara ganan bahun tam apashyan punah tatra tapaha paramam astitaha. and her senses giddy with aimless wandering through the pathless labyrinths for countless years, she found not her way out. Seeing which, Bhagiratha again set himself to please Shiva through austerities stern. Verse 10. Satena toshitaha sa asit atyantam raghunandana visasarja tato gangam haro bindu sarah prati. Shiva's heart grew soft towards him, and he let her down gently to the earth, even where Lake Bindu stood. Verses 11 and 12. Tasyam visrujya manayam sapta srotam si jagnire Hladini pavani chaiva nalini cha tatha eva cha. Tisraha prachim disham jagmuh Ganga Shiva jala shubha. Ganga came down from his coils in 7 streams, of which Hladini, Plavini and Nalini carried their pure and holy waters to the east. Verse 13. Suchakshu cha eva Sita cha Sindhu cha eva Mahanadi tisra eta disham jagmuh pratichim tu shubha udaka. Suchakshu, Sita and Sindhu flowed through the happy kingdoms of the west. Verse 14. Saptami cha anvagat tasam Bhagiratha ratham tada Bhagirato api rajarishi divyam syandanam astetaha prayad agre mahateja Ganga tam cha api anuvrajat. And the last followed in the wake of the royal sage Bhagiratha, who, shining in his luster, went before in his beautiful car. Verse 15. Gaganat shankara shirah tato dharanim agata asarpata jalam tatra tivra shabda puraskritam. From the high heavens she fell on the head of Shiva, and from thence to the earth, and her waters rushed fast and furious with a mighty sound. Verse 16. Matsya kachapa sanghai cha shishumara ganah tata patabdhi patiteh cha eva vyarochata vasundhara. The sound was rendered more terrible by the countless fish, tortoises, porpoises, and other aquatic creatures ceaselessly falling from on high. Verse 17. Tato deva rishi gandharva yaksha siddha ganah tata vyalokayanta te tatra gaganat gam gatam tada. And the hosts of the celestials came there, blazing in their effulgence, to behold that wonderful descent of Ganga into the regions of the earth. Devas, Rishis, Gandharvas, Yakshas and Siddhas. Verses 18, 19 and 20. Vimane nagara akare, haye gaja vareh tatha, pariplava gatah chapi, devata tatra vistitaha. Tat adbhutatamam loke Ganga avataram uttamam didrikshavo devaganah samiyuh amita ojasa sampatatbih suraganai tesham cha abharana ojasa shata adityam iva abhati gaganam gata toyadam. They were all seated on the countless swift-coursing cars, huge as cities, on horses and noble elephants. They stationed themselves along the firmament, which, without the slightest suspicion of a cloud, shone as if with the splendor of myriads of suns, thrown back from the bands of celestials and brilliant ornaments. Verse 21. Shimshimara uraga gane mine apicha chanchale vidyudbih iva vikshipte akasham abhavat tada. The porpoises and the fish falling down the waters flashed like lightnings along the welkin. Verse 22. Pandure salila utpide kiryamane sahasrada Sharada abhrai iva akrinam gaganam hamsa samplavai. The 1,000 white sprays thrown up by the waves on all sides reminded one of the autumn clouds with crowds of swans flying athwart them. Verses 23 and 24. Kvachit dhruta taram yati kutilam kvachit ayatam vinatam kvachit udhutam kvachit yati shanai shanai. Salilena iva shalilam kvachit abhyahatam punaha muhur urdhva patam gatva papata vasudham punha. Now swift, now slow, now straight like an arrow, now crooked like a miser's heart, now with a sudden fall, now shooting upwards, now mighty waves striking against one another and rising high in the air, and fell upon the earth with a sound of thunder. Verse 25. Tat shankara shiro bhrashtam bhumi tale punaha Vyarochata tadatoyam nirmalam gata kalmasham. Descending upon the head of Shiva, and from there to the earth, that waters became purer and holier. So this is because Lord Shiva is a perfect Vaishnava, Vaishnavam Yatha Shambhu. This is mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam. And at the contact of a pure Vaishnava, something else becomes even more pure. Verse 26. Tatra rishi gana gandharva vasudha tale vasinaha bhava anga patitam toyam pavitram iti sparshuhu. The gods, the sages and the Gandharvas that came down to earth touched the holy waters, rendered immeasurably so by having come into contact with the body of Shiva. Verse 27. Shapat prapatita ye cha gaganat vasudha talam kritva tatra abhishekam te babhuvuhu gata kalmashaha. They that had fallen down on earth through curses dire washed themselves pure of their sins in its sacred waters. Verse 28. Dhuta papaha punah tena toyena ata shubha anvita punah akasham avishya swan lokan pratipedire. With their sins washed away by the sacred waters of Ganga, they again flew upward and they regained their own imperial worlds again. Verse 29. Mumude mudito lokaha tena toyena bhasvata krita abhisheko gangayam babhuva gata kalmashaha. The whole world rejoiced thereat, and everyone was removed from the strains of their sins, and they lived blissfully. Verse 30. Bhagiratha rajarishihi divyam syandanam astitaha prayat agre maharaja tam ganga prashtato anvagat. The royal sage Bhagiratha went before on his splendid car, and Ganga, obedient to his wishes, followed in his footsteps. Verses 31 and 32. Devah sa rishi ganah sarve daitya danava rakshasaha gandharva yaksha pravarah sa kinnara mahoragah sarpah cha apsaraso Rama Bhagiratha rata anuga Gangam anvagamam pritaha sarve jala charah chaye. gods, sages, daityas, danavas, rakshasas, gandharvas, yakshas, kinnaras, uragas, and apsaras followed joyfully the holy river that, teeming with countless aquatic creatures, coursed after the car of Bhagiratha. Verse 33. Yato Bhagirato Raja tato Ganga Yashasvini Jagama Saritam Shreshta Sarva Papa Pranashini. Wherever the king went, there was the holy Ganga, the first and the best of rivers, destroyer of all sins. Verse 34. Tato hi yajamanasya jahno adbhuta karmanaha Ganga Samplaviyamasa yajnavatam mahatmanaha. On her way, she took it into her willful heart to flow through the sacrificial grounds of the holy sage Jahnu and swept away everything therein. Verse 35. Tasya valepanam jnatva kruddho jahnu cha raghava abhibhat tu jalam sarvam gangayah parama adbhutam. Such audacity worked up the mighty sage to an uncontrolled pitch of anger, and he drew into himself the waters of Ganga. Verily, it was wonderful to behold. Verse 36 and 37. Tato devah sa gandharva rishya cha suvismita Pujayanti mahatmanam jahnum purusha sattamam Gangam chapi nayanti sma duhitritve mahatmanaha. The gods, the sages, and the Gandharvas were struck with amazement and sought to soothe the wounded dignity of the great sage by every mark of honor and respect. Verse 38. Tatah tushta mahatejaha shrotabhyam asrujat prabhu tasmat janu suta Ganga prochyate Jahnavi iti cha. This Ganga, said they, shall be henceforth known as the daughter of Jahnu or Jahnavi. Then the sage of immeasurable energy was somewhat mollified and let out the waters through his ears, and hence she earned the names the daughter of Jahnu and Jahnavi. Verse 39. Jagama cha punah Ganga Bhagiratha Ratha Anuga Sagaram chapi samprapta sa sarit pravaratada Rasatalam upagachat siddhyartam tasya karmanaha. Again she resumed her course behind the car of Bhagiratha until she reached the vast ocean, and thence proceeded towards Rasatala for the accomplishment of his purpose. Verse 40. Bhagirato api rajarishi Gangam adaya yatnataha Pita mahan bhasma krutam apashyat gata chetanaha. The royal sage, having, after unheard of difficulties, taken Ganga along with him to the nether regions, cast his eye with a sinking heart upon his ancestors, reduced to a heap of ashes. Verse 41. Atha tat bhasmanam rashim Ganga salilam uttamam Plavayat puta papmanaha svargam prapta raghu uttama. The holy waters of Ganga bathed the pile of ashes, and the owners thereof, purified of their sins, ascended to the lofty heavens. This is the conclusion of the 43rd chapter of Bala. In the next chapter, we will understand the birth of the son of Bhagiratha Maharaj. Manglam Kushlendraya Mahaniya Gunapde Chakravarti Dhanurjaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam. Jai Sita Ram.